Yo. Bop, bop. Hello, hello, hello. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. We're here to rip some cardboard. We're here to absolutely crush some cardboard. Let's get that chrome. Hell yeah. First Bit YouTube, Colby absolutely nailed it. Nah, First Bit YouTube is totally legit. Nah, you crushed it, dude. Guys, I had ramen at a restaurant. I went out of my house for the first time in like 5 days. It was really nice. Really nice. Got a cream of chicken, or like a creamy chicken broth. It was great. It was so good. Some nice gyoza. It was dope. It's hard to bet Rebby. It's hard to beat Rebby. Yeah, she does have an advantage. I do let her know when I'm going live. Which makes it more just more impressive when you do, you know? So make sure you keep trying. I go crazy after 5 days. I have to move around the 3 places I go ever. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It helps that I work from home, so like I'm just used to it. But a Sunday Tam stream, rare than Birth of a Sea Turtle. I got shit to open. I got this shit to do. I got 6 of these bad boys. Yeah, so fun stream, opening stream, and I think that's it. I think that's what we're gonna do. I have none. You will. I think I'm gonna get 2 boxes for did we ever do the AOT deck building stream? No, we did not. No, we did not. I think the plan is Monday. I just had editing my videos from last week just took too long. Look at this jerk getting special treatment from UVS. What do you mean? Special treatment from my locals? What are you talking about? This is I have a case. What do you mean? This is not from UVS, go buddy. I promise. Although I will accept the jerk aspect of the comment. Look at this jerk opening a case on stream. I accept. I've accepted that. That's fine. That's chill. But this is not a hashtag ad for UVS games. If anything, it's a hashtag ad for Final Round Game Shop. Anywho, it's been about 5 minutes. I think I'm just ready to crack some packs, guys. People will just pop in when they're ready to pop in. You know what I'm saying? So I think I come back here. And then we connect. jerk, comment accurate. Look how he'll harass a poor innocent player because they have a messy stage. Homie, your stage isn't messy. Your stage is Asmongold level of fucked up. So, like, don't get it, like, get it twisted. Excuse me. Okay. Here's my phone. We're good. I'm gonna turn on some music. What? Don't look. Chat, don't look. Chat. I said don't look. What is wrong with you guys? That's so weird that you would look at my Spotify. Okay. Am I gonna... If I want this, I can just steal it from YouTube. It'll be fine. Okay. Alright. We're opening boxes. Okay, so we... Did I rip the... I pre-scored all of these. It's on the side over here. Is it? Is it over here? I could have sworn... it was on this side. Because of the way that we did these... last time, whenever I did get my box from UVS Games, we kind of sped through them a little bit. I'm going to speed through them again, and I will be shifting the cards off screen. So, like, do the little 3-card trick, and we're just gonna hang out and crack some packs. Because I think that is actually, if we're doing that, then I don't even think I need to do the 3-card. The 3-card thing. I think we should just like let it rip, yeah? Just instantly see something shiny? Hey. I do not care about the characters. I will do all the sorting and whatnot later. Yeah, the plan is I'm gonna sort this all on stream as well. I don't know if I'll keep this camera angle or not, but we will sort a bit. Beyblade that shit? Yeah, we're just letting it run, letting it rip, as they say. Gotta check for the chrome though. Yeah, it's in the character slot. Which is why we get to just like parse through just nice and quick. I'm going to put these in 2 different piles. We'll go here and there. Does that work? Yeah, that works. We'll take hits and whatnot and put them in the top pile and rares in the bottom pile. And then the rest where it is. But, wah! Yes! 1 down. The collection grows. Yeah, first one of the 9 Titans pulled. Instantly, incredible box. For me personally, for going and playing playing casual games in Albuquerque. Boss going good so far? Yeah, I mean I've gotten something that I want, right? Which I think is just the biggest deal. It's just getting things that you want. I'm a proud owner of 4X alt art 9 Titans. Sheesh. That's pretty good. Oh, instantly. It is peak. Nice. Looks incredible. Big hit. I think that one's going to be worth a pretty penny. I'm going to go ahead and just clean up my stage a little bit. Justin, are you listening? Somehow I have playsets of multiple URs in alt art. Oh, that's crazy. How many cases did you get? Damn, I've done nothing yet. I'm just saying that, like, it's possible to, you know, you can clean up your stage even before it gets, like, too terribly messy, right? Like, you can take a little... Hey! Warhammer Titan's huge. I've got a Hongelus that I wanna play with this one. 2 cases, 3 kits, and a couple trades? Makes sense to me, Jace. Makes sense to me. What's this guy do? I want to cycle this game. Game 4 health. Oh, speaking of AOT, chat, we did our pre-release today. We played the boss battle that I made, and I think I'm the person who came out of it the least happy. Just because, like, there's things that I want to fix about the boss battle, but everybody had an absolute blast when we played. My next stage is going to be built in an X shape just for you, buddy. As long as I can fucking read it, dude. I don't care what you do. Founding Titans power. Hey. Whoa. That looks so sick. Whoa. I wish we did a boss battle. Sealed was pretty unbalanced. Yeah, they don't know how to make sealed. Our game's not designed for it. Wow, this is so pretty. Huge get. That looks incredible. I can read the back as well. I can even read the front. Like, I think that this is actually super readable. Good job, UBS Games. So far, kind of a cracked box. I am excited to really experiment with the Founding Titans power. I'm excited to see what I can do with that one. The Final Slash. That card, not so much. I don't know what we're gonna do with that one. We have to figure that one out. My pre-release packs were bad. Oh no. We're cracking all the ultra rares right now. The rest of this box, I think, is just gonna be dead, right? Like, am I crazy? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ultra rares. Yeah, the rest of these should all be rares. And I'm pretty sure I can't get the chrome because I've already opened peak. I think the rest we're just gonna plow through the rest of this nice and quick. Unless we get the Pearl. Hey, this has been kind of a crazy box. There's a ton of hits. This is a massive box. My last just got added to UBS event list, so he didn't have a sneak for this. Your LGS just got added. Got it. Optimus, good news. I mean, at least you have an LGS now, right? Like, yeah, you miss out on this one, but the next one's gonna be dope. Oh, this tore in just the perfect way to be annoying. Bought my ticket to Louisville? Hell yeah, love that. I'm ruining these cards. These ones are just going straight to the trash. Sorry, all at once. Take a peek. Hey! Rapid transformation. This is how it ends. Man, what a sad scene in the show. Last pack. I don't necessarily care about the rares. We will take a peek at the ultra rares though. And then I think that I can put all of this stuff here. Yeah, I think that'll be an okay spot for it. Let's just take a look. I can't read this at all. Holy cow. Maybe If I pull it to my face, yeah, this is real. This one's really hard to read. I can't read that at all. I can read this one though. It looks great. It looks so good. And again, the back, very cool. Not a fan of the silver art. I think that the silver looks decent. The on the back, I like the grayscale. I'm a fan, but I get it. Be divisive. Huge for specifically Tam Gaming. Better than Kraken Hogs. Okay, Jose. I'm gonna put these. Are they okay there? They shouldn't be there, I don't think. I don't want it there either. Where's a good spot to put these commons and uncommons? I don't even know what I need at this point. I guess I could just put it there, and then it will pile up and be massive. Okay, let's take a peek. Ugh. Let's see what we get. Put this there. There's fun. Won't be on stream, but it'll be alright. I normally like to put the box on stream just to see what's up. Or swap where we put the rares and ultra rares. Huge. Obviously need 4 of that one. Oh, hey, colossal confrontation. Start off strong with a secret rare. Just getting all the good 4-check peak stuff? Damn right. Maybe I'll just be a peak gamer. Is Zeke just building a sandcastle? Yeah. It's pretty funny. Yeah, he's playing in the dirt. Dramatic exit. Even you can be caduceus. Oh. Hey. Support's pretty good. Off of a loose pack I bought? That's crazy. That's crazy. What? Second secret rare? The hidden secret rare? I think his face here is so dumb. His face is so silly there. Wow, double secret rare box. It's pretty cool. see what's up. Let's see what's up. Critical shot. Yo, this card was so crazy in the boss battle. It was super, super good. Is this game even worth getting into? I've never played before. Where do I even begin? Maddie Cakes, first off, assuming this is your first time in the channel, welcome. Yo, what up? What a fun stream to be a part of. Got an airship? That card's a little silly. This is the Universes card game. It's got a ton of IPs in it, so intellectual properties. Like, obviously, I'm ripping Attack on Titan packs. But it is, it's got, like, Critical Role, and we've got Street Fighter coming out soon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming out soon, and the easy answer, Maddie, is just, like, there are, what are called Challenger decks, that are like Star Trek's Lower Thirds, or Godzilla, or My Hero Academia, solo leveling. Go grab yourself one of those Challenger decks, and go check out your local scene, and they would be more than happy to help you out. It's either that, or I have a ton of references online, like on the YouTube channel that you're on, in order to learn to play the game. Or if you want to jump in, Maddie, and ask a bunch of questions to the people in the community, I also have a Discord that is pretty open and friendly that you could pop into. I know that's a lot of effort for, hey, I just I popped into a random YouTube channel, but there's the advice. What? Armored Titan Crash. People are really high on this card. I'm kind of whatever. I think it's like only good in like Burt 1 question mark? No, maybe it's just Reiner 1. Yeah, maybe it's just Reiner 1. Yeah, that guy puts a bunch of stuff. It's good in Reiner 1 as a Stone 4 move. Yeah, that's fair. That goes up there. It's really good against a lot of decks. You know, that's fair. I mean, there's a lot of flipping. I'm gonna do this. Check my battery. Okay, we are still good. The alt art of the Fortifier is so funny. Yeah, chomping. Crazy Jimmy was a tier 1. Thanks, buddy. Speaking of getting people into the game, I always toss your name out, Tam, when people buy box from the store. Always box 1 or box 2. Box 2. And Jimmy, I appreciate that, man. That's so very incredibly kind of you. That's so kind of you. Oh, I saw this and got very excited, as you guys could all hear. Got an Armin alt art. Yo, all right, we'll put this over here. Don't give a shit about that. And then we'll put all these over here. I'm excited to see what the back of this guy looks like. Oh, he's so Saiyan. He's so Saiyan. Oh, I'll drop him. He didn't want to be dropped. Is my box empty? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I got one more Ultra, and I guess I haven't found the Pearl yet, right? I've got an Ultra and a Pearl coming. Last Ultra, where all paths converge. I want to play Armin. He looks so fun. That's what I played in the boss battle today, and it was incredible. It was very, very fun. Flip over and give everybody's attack on the team plus 5 damage. Felt very good. Last pack? Pearl? Pearl? Wow, I can't believe I got a box without a Pearl. I can't believe it. I got a box with 2 secret rares and one without a Pearl. Sorry. Fox. Number 3. Where did I break it? Oh, there it is. Oh. Hey, the rumbling. Out the gate. This probably just shouldn't go there. This is fine. Ugh. This side looks very white. I think we got the... Yeah. Hey! This one's crazy. Play it while it's hot. I got just a bunch of purple dudes standing around. This is the purple dude box. Almost made a Five Nights at Freddy's joke, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm just letting everybody know that I thought about it and then decided not to. So you're welcome. So you're welcome. Can I pull a Chrome yet? 2, actually. I think this card's bad. On your Capone! The handshake. GG's. +5, -5. +2 to my check. GG. There's so much cool... This art looks so good. There's so much action happening in it. I really, really like it. I think this card's very cool for a rare. William... Hey, Warhammer Strike. That's a card that I'm excited to experiment with. Is F Stun 2 or Stun 3? It's got Stun 3. I think this card might honestly be good enough as a 1-check with Stun 3. Like, it's fast. It can hit hard. It might just, like, be only playable inside of Warhammer. But I think as a 1-check, it's pretty good. Broden, thank you for the good luck. I saw the... I thought it was absolutely nuts. I saw that you pulled a Chrome, an additional one. Congrats. People didn't play Togas, but this one's big stat versus big draw. Yeah, but stats are king right now, homie. Stats are how we're winning the game. Wow, I got a really, really shiny coaster. That's pretty dope. Got Beast today? Hell yeah, that is Beast. Yo, what up, Team Plunder? How are you? Hey, more purple guys. Where SR? Nah, we don't have those. I've got more Gene alts. I think this card's crazy. I think this one's nuts. One mid block that says it's a perfect block. It's a 5 diff 4 for 7. That you just change its zone. So it's a 4 low for 7. I think this card's crazy, dude. This is gonna be one of those 5 diffs that really, really, really get played. Mikasa's Fatal Cleave. That one's hyper annoying. Oh. Unrelenting Advance. That's very cool. You like burst into the roof during the Marleyan whatever. Man, it's crazy. I can't read this Pearl. There's just too much action happening on this one. Second one in a row. Man, rough. Hey, there it is. Whoop. Hey, we got it. Look at that. I think this art looks so good. I think the foil on this is, like, with her being so bright, is so awesome. So many purple guys. I'm super, super excited for a Last Stand deck. The Pearl is so cool of her. Hell yeah. Is it just her charred body flapping in the wind? Oh, speaking of Pearl, Thunder Spear Barrage. Hell yeah. This card's pretty good. It's a great, except for the print line. Like, look at the man. Look how crazy the print line is. Print line is so silly. This card! I think this card gets banned, guys. I think this card's not okay in Pony. Alright, box 3 done. I think she gets Pony errated. Either way. Either way. Crazy amount of hits. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good with the case so far. And the good news, chat, is we're only halfway done. I'd rather hit the older card. I think that's super fair. Okay, I do this. And then we have our sponsored Dr. Pepper break. Sorry, label out. Love myself a room temperature Dr. Pepper. And this room, kind of hot. With all the purple guys that we've opened. All right. Now on to the next box. There it is. Check my battery. See where we're at. Oh, 74%. We're great. We're great. I went ahead and charged it all the way up to 100 before stream, just to make sure that we were good. All right. Cats are going crazy. Liberty. She's tearing up the carpet. She's got the zoomies, ladies and gentlemen. What? Just instantly. Chomp, 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 chomp. He's got the football. He's got the football, ladies and gentlemen. You're okay. Okay. So Chad, anything you guys want to talk about as we're just opening up cards? Any questions on your mind? I think I looked at over 100 questions were submitted for Jeremy, and I'm still in the process of going through them, which is pretty dope. A lot of the questions were, how do I say this politely? How do I say this nicely? Not relevant. A lot of them were not relevant to his department even a little bit. I think that this card is very close to being super scary. I think this card is so close to being scary. Your other attacks get 2 speed and 2 damage for this turn. Blitz, Ruin 2. Powerful Force, 7 mid, 7, 0 low block. It's so close to being very, very scary. I gotta figure out what deck plays this one the best. It's a ranged and a Titan to be picked up. Man, Porco plays that. I mean, certainly can. It is a Titan card, so you do get the +1/+1, maybe +2/+2. You're expecting UBS players to read? We're halfway to Yu-Gi-Oh! Only slightly illiterate. That's fair. Fair. Pike can play it? Ah, Pike can play it. That's cool. To give it an extra 2 speed. Does it say your other attacks or just your attacks? Your other attacks. Okay. So it's not a 9 for 9. If we can solve how to play the 3 to 4 moves after it. Yeah, I think that's the puzzle to find, right? Starting a pony string with that could be pretty funny. True. Yeah. You built up enough. So far, 3 counter creators, so open Crohn's. Yeah. I'm not holding my breath, to be honest. I got one last set. I think it would be greedy for me to have another one. Yeah, not all those can be Brody. Get a Chrome every set like it's nobody's business. This is another card that I think is gonna be surprisingly good. I think +4/+4 on a move is like very strong. A political strife. I got told to maybe put this in Beast Titan, but I think it's not quite worth it. 2 mid block breaker block is really good, but the +1 damage for every backup in your stage. I don't know. I think that Flock plays this. Another character I am excited to play. I think Flock is going to be very good. Ah, it's my boy! It's my boy! Look at him! Look at him! Look at it. Looks just like me on the mat. It looks like me on the mat. Falling Titans. He's just like me for real. It's Hot Squidward. Yeah. Dexterous Assault. I think this card's crazy, guys. I'm. This card's really, really good. Does Falling Titans get banned? Possibly. Truly. Truly. I think it is highly likely that something happens to Falling Titans. Oh, did I knock my phone? I guess slightly. It won't because they're just silly guys? Well, that makes me happy. Because I like that one. Whew. Oh! Hey! I think this makes number 3 for me. If I open 2 more, I'm gonna lose my mind. Eldritch Agoro, Falling Titans, Party Bomb incoming. I mean, Colby, I think that's the deck that's gonna do it. Because I think that that's such an incredible poke for Elder, just to go sit in his stage and just wait for the Party Bomb and then play it 100 million times. Play Anya Capone to make it not count. And then, like, we're off to the races, dude. Bunch of dudes. Are we a light? 4, 5. I guess I got 2 secrets, so nothing can't be mad at that. But we've got what, 2 packs left? I imagine these both have to be kind of hits, right? Or else this box feels a little, I mean, outside the 2 secrets, right? Hey, there it is. Holy cow, the art on this guy is crazy. Man. Should have a Pearl too? I've missed a Pearl in a box already. So... okay, let's... hey, the Ackermans team up. Missed a second Pearl, but I got a second secret, so I guess that is unacceptable. Love the foiling on the back. So good. Man, I wish this card was good. This card is almost so good. Yeah, I'm quite happy with all my pulls so far. Can't do much complaining. I got a couple Warhammer Titans, and that's what I care about. Warhammer is certainly like the secret rare that I'm looking forward to the most. Because literally, you get 2 Falling Titans, and that's all you need. That's it. Yeah, no Pearl or Obsidian in that box. I have 2 Altar Warhammer character cards. Yeah, and I'm super excited. If I pull a third one, I will actually be mad. UBS Games is playing a trick on me, Cameron Cardwell. Two more boxes, ladies and gents. 2 more boxes. Hey, it's luck. Excuse me. I don't know why I flipped that one over. I knew there wasn't anything on the backside. I only opened duplicate altar characters, 3 Annie, 2 Gene, 2 Warhammer, 2 man. Rough. Can we get a poll on the 3rd Warhammer? That is a mod idea. So honestly, Fida, you could. You could do it if you really, really wanted to. But I guess it would be in box 6. Do you think he comes in box 6? Oh, Schleich. Kind of far down before we got our ultra. I can't believe Filled with Doubt was not a ultra rare. That is such an ultra rare powered card. And they chose to put it at rare for us. It's really nice. That card would have been very expensive as an ultra rare. Oh, look at them. Look at my guys. Oh, man. Look at this one. He's hanging out upside down. And this guy, he's flying ass over tea kettle. This guy's just big feet. Oh, this is incredible. This is so funny. Oh, and he's breaking the chain. Whoa. Damn, this actually looks sick. Oh, no, I like an Obsidian. Am I putting this in my deck? I've got both here to compare. I think it's just the Falling Titans. It means I absolutely have to get rid of the other Obsidian, though. That's dope. That's really cool. I'm in. I'm in. All right, UVS Games, you sold me. You sold me on a single Obsidian. You got me. Got me there. Taking a peek. More purple guys. Final round locals will pick up Obsidian Falling, I bet. I still need to trade for a regular Rock Barrage. I was told that somebody has one. Somebody have spare money to buy a case and not just be a single box jump. Oh, just I thought this was the alt character because it looked so dark. I need a regular Rock Barrage. Yeah, I have a singular Obsidian one, but I don't like it. I just don't like it. I actually really like the regular Rock Barrage art of like the green in the corner or whatever. I think it was me. Yeah, I think it was you, Brody. But I just couldn't remember truthfully. Yeah, I think I was down to be like, he's got the football. I think I was down to just be like, hey, if Brody doesn't, I got one for you. Hell yeah. Blamed, are you gonna be at Albuquerque this weekend? Because if so, I'll just trade you card for card. I'll give you the Obsidian one. I have a few rock barrages. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out in Albuquerque. I have 3 regs and 1 obsidian, but I'm down to go 2/2 in my deck. Yeah, I just want to be as low rarity as possible, except for maybe this Falling Titans, because he's so wacky. Hey, Unrelenting Advance. Chad, it is hot in this room. Man, it's been ultra after ultra after ultra rare. I think we got like 4 in a row, genuinely. That felt crazy. I won't be at Albuquerque, very sad about it. Well, how does that help me? It's okay, it's not like I'm playing at Albuquerque anyways. One of my boxes had 5 ultra rares in a row on the left side. Whoa, that's crazy. That's so many. That ain't me though. Chad, you guys see the let's go. Oh man. That's so sick. That's so sick. How many of those do I got now? Either 3 or 4. Discord is so annoying in the boss battle to try and figure out what the errata would be. Yeah, I've got plenty of Warhammer Titans, which is cool because like it's 7 diff lethal slash, which is dope. Oh. Whoa. They're so Saiyan. Wow. That's really cool. They're so Saiyan, chat. That's really, really nice. Let's take a peek. Devastating. This one's so cool. Chad, I got a ton of secret rares from all these boxes. This flock looks like he's got a fucking booger in his nose. This guy looks yucky. Yo, look at that guy. I wonder what's going on there. Who's this? Who's this guy? Oh, dedicate your heart. Ouch. Dedicated too hard. Oh no, my poor guy. Look at him. Whoop. Whoop. Whoops. They beat the shit out of him. Last one. Now, I could have. Oh, there it is. I was like, I swear I did it again. Last box chat. Let's start open. Let's start with nothing. I want like 6 rares in a row. Just to really build up some greatness. You know? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I want dog shit coming out of this box. Yes. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Oya Capone? That's like my 8th one. Yes. Okay. We're gonna go with the right because that's the feeling that I have. This one's still gonna be a rare. And then after this rare, we can hit like an ultra rare or whatever. But maybe even like one I like already have 4 of or whatever, you know? Imagine the all rare box. It's what I get. It's what I get. Okay. Dramatic exit, and then from here, this side was the was the ultra rare. So anything is gonna be not that great. Not that great. Oh, oh. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. It's acceptable. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, one more rare than the ultra rare. Unless we happen to get a Levi Ackerman. Wow, that looks so cool. I guess Levi counts as a hit. And my girlfriend is now devastated. Oh. Hey, Thunder Spear Barrage. I think that card's really good. 3 diff Echo. 1 high for 6 on a 3 diff. On a 3 diff. Oh. Support from the female Titan. That's cool. That's really dope. We'll take that. We'll take that. I'm mad we're the 2 altar characters I asked for. I just couldn't do it. Just wasn't strong enough. I gotta buy a case now. Oh no! You do you, sugar. Oh. Whoop. Anti-Titan artillery shell. Kablamo! Making sure there wasn't a cat sitting on my computer. Notice that the stream just like ending abruptly because she hits the power button. I'd like another, to be honest. This set is crazy. This set is very, very powerful. Oh. Hey, political strife. We love that one. Have I got the secret yet? Am I crazy? No secret yet. Looks like 6, maybe 8 packs left. One secret coming right up. In the next pack. I meant. In this one. Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it, chat. Chat, can you hear the secret rare? Yeah, there's a secret rare in there for sure. What? I could have swore that's what secret rare sounded like. That's my B. That's my bad, chat. Somebody call an ambulance. Yo, she got her comeuppance? That's so sick, actually. What a sick alt art. She said, fuck you. Get your damn hands off me. That's dope. That's so sick, actually. 2 alts in 1 box? Yeah, I'm built different, Zahal. Sorry. Sorry, I'm just built a little different. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize you underestimated my power like that. Now, does that replace the SR? Hope not. You know how many alt arts Tam Cardwell wants? I think 1, and it's just Falling Titans, which I already opened. Oh. My boys! My lads! My gents! Look at them! Pew, 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 pew. Last 2 packs. Last 2 packs. Final slash. And then last one. There is a Chrome. Here it is. Dream's dead. Alright. GG, good box. This panel is so good. A little tough to read this one. Holy cow. Schwab with a 10 gifted. Insane, my guy. Holy, you didn't have to do that. That's so kind. Think of the hype train. If you got a sub, please make sure that you thank Schwab in the chat. It's an order card. So interesting. Wowzers. Looks dope. Okay. So here's what I think we're gonna do now. I think I'm gonna take and just vibe with chat and just sort the cards that I got because I have to put them away tonight. Ugh. Put my little dude away. So I'm gonna change scenes real fast. Got the whole case? Yeah, you came in at box number 6. I got all of these bad boys to sort through. Rares or ultra rares, and then big old pile of rares here that I get to sort through. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and then bottom layer, we'll go here. I'll activate. Nice. And then that means that I get to go. I'm gonna put you away. I think I take and I go. Probably just. If I do this, and then I take you, bring you there, and then make you nice and tall, and then pull you back, push you forward. Love the upside down. Yeah. That looks okay, and then I have all of this area to sort on. The terrible pull, perfectly correct. Do a little sorting. I don't like this spot here, so I'm going to pull us up forward just a little bit. This looks good. This looks acceptable. And now from here, I'm going to. You guys are not on chat on screen, so I'm going to put you. My mic source is different. My mic source is different. Are you sure? Are you sure it's because my microphone just wasn't far away from me? Yeah. This is my mic, and I had him over here, hanging out. Okay, just checking. I'm gonna put you back on screen. So let's take and put chat back. Chat box. Full screen. Where are you? I'll put you here. Make you a shwee bit smaller. Put you like right there. Chat, help me out. Chat for me. Talk for me, chat. Chat, say something. Can I hear you? Chat, can you hear me? Hello, hello. Incredible. Lovely. All right. And then from here, we just get the vibe. I'm just gonna be big chilling, just putting some stuff away. Anywho, hello, chat. How are you? How's life? This is another devastating loss. Third Falling Titans. I think watching you sort this is gonna make me have an aneurysm, so I have to leave. Okay, bye, Andrew. See you, buddy. Dang, I got so many secret rares in my case. That's crazy. This is kind of a question I've wanted to ask for a hot second, but like, fuck it. If I were interested in joining a team, where would I like start with that? LOL. So I think that is, man, I got so many secrets. I think that is a tough question to ask, right? Like it's hard to be like, yo, how do I get a group of people to want to play games with me? And the answer is, I think it's actually Master George. Thank you for the resub. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. That's so kind. I think the answer is like, what is a team? What is a team for? And there's lots of answers to this, right? A team could be just like a group of people looking to play games together. and like just grow and be as awesome as possible together. Like that constitutes, oh, this goes here. That constitutes a team. It also, like the main reason that I care about being on a team, is I am a person inside of the community. And so like I have some amount of like brand recognition. And so I want to help a store with that brand recognition, i.e. Unfun Stuff, i.e. Final Round. And so like I want to actively push people to go to a store. And so like that way is way easier. You just go to a store and be like, hey, I'm looking to be sponsored to play Universes. Can I be a sponsor? They'll either say yes or no. They'll figure out like what things matter to you or they don't. Oh, I just missed a foundation. Wow, I just like missed 100 foundations. Did I just miss all these? Like what matters to you, what doesn't matter to you, what matters to them, what doesn't matter to them, when it comes to what the sponsorship looks like, right? Or being on a team. And so like that's the easier one, honestly, because you just go freaking ask. Worst thing they can say is no, right? For the join a like-minded group of individuals who want to regularly practice and such, I think it's significantly harder, strictly because of the idea that it's harder strictly because of the idea that like you just have to know the people that are on the team, right? Like if you don't know the people that are on the team, it becomes way harder to like want to be invested in said team, you know? And it's way harder for them to be like, yeah, sure, come on in. You don't know if it's the if it's the right fit, if it's a good fit or what. Like you just don't know. The third option is honestly just like get you and a couple homies together and make a team yourself, right? Like as Jace just said, just you and your locals make it happen. If you don't have a locals, you do have a locals. You just have community game night. Like if you guys wanted to run like if you guys wanted to do like a community game night type branch or something, like I don't care. Let it rock. I think that sounds dope. Showing up in a Team Me shirt. That's funny. Final round was just the locals basically until like St. Louis-ish. Yeah. And again, when it comes to things like final round, like I think it is important to understand. I got 3 of these guys. That's crazy. I think it's important to know that, like, I think the main reason that they should do it is to like sell products and whatnot, right? Let's talk. If you guys put out the competitive call and said, "Hey, come be the best," yeah, which I think is also like an acceptable answer, right? Like that's totally an okay thing to do if you feel passionate about it, for sure. It'll be banned about August, is my guess. I think the real question is there anything in Street Fighter / Turtles that comes out to stop what this thing is doing? That's the real question. And more importantly, how fun is this card to play against? Because if the card is not fun to play against, then it'll get touched. I need this to go here. I need this to go here. This to go here. I need this to go here. This to go here. This to go here. Dope. I got a playset for Godzilla. A playset of what? Oh, of Unyielding. Yeah. Hey, getting able to being allowed to Godzilla more than once per game is pretty damn good. I have to change the music. I actually can't stand this song. Ah! Am I still up? My everything just closed. It's very funny. I honestly can't wait to nuke a Zilla stage, and then that Godzilla is gonna come back and have 3 momentum and kill you for it. That's what I can't wait for. Let me have my bad guy monologue. I mean, good luck, man. That's all I can say about it. So anyone knows a lot of the Falco SR being pulled? I mean, I only pulled one of it. I pulled 3 Falling Titans. 2 Warhammers, 2 Foundings, 3 Fallings. So... order. Like we pulled a lot of Falling and Roundhouse. Yeah. I got a Warhammer alt with the creators. Hell yeah. Bing, 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 bing. Actually, I should just do this, right? Like, just put these here. And then, where'd Chaos go? Did I put Chaos on the bottom here? I did! There. Willy. Here's a fun question for you guys. So obviously Albuquerque's happening. Did you guys know that you guys knew that another creator summit was coming, right? Another creator summit was happening? Is there anything that you guys wanted me to ask while at the Creator Summit? During the Friday of Albuquerque? Yeah. What is that? Oh, great point, Troy. You're very new. The Creator Summit is as a reward for content creators existing in our game. UVS Games likes to give a bit of a perk to content creators and give them a sneak peek of cool things that are happening to kind of get our idea and put to have a little bit better of a finger on the pulse of what is going on in the community. This is where like design can take and have like a very meaningful conversation with everybody with creators and be like, hey, what's going on with whatever. Yeah, will the power level of sets be more like Critical Role or AOT in the coming year? I think that's a fair question to ask. Or better question, why is it so different? I think is also a fair question. Curious about new potential formats brewing. Agreed. I mean, they had boss battles and they did it for one set and then bailed on them. So I think it's interesting to like not have them anymore. You know, like what the heck's up with that? I'll get a fire card eventually. One of these days. Fire card. Will we have more MHA sets? I know I'm planning on asking Jeremy during the Ask Jeremy Anything section of the broadcast, being like, how do you guys, obviously, Jeremy, you're not in charge of IP acquisition. What can you tell me about that? What can you tell me about IP acquisition? Will there be more than one? Will there be more diplomacy cards? It's my favorite mechanic that's been introduced as a one-off. I think when it makes sense, disposable rat. I think you probably have more diplomacy cards. Yeah, but I can ask. I can see what's up. We need more Mr. We need to have Mr. Brave cards still. Yeah. If we don't see boss battles again by the end of the year, I'd say they bailed. What's my dream set if I could have anything? It used to be TMNT. My absolute pie in the sky, I could spend any amount of money and get it. Can't and won't happen because it's just Marvel / Spider-Man. Obviously, Magic just got that, so there's just zero chance now. So like I guess I have to go buy a Spider-Man Commander deck or whatever. But Spider-Man. And then I guess right now my go-to set is probably Invincible. I thoroughly like Invincible. I think Invincible's a cool property. Oh, Tam, I'm so sorry, but there's no commander decks for Spider-Man. I have to make a Spider-Man deck? Wait, no. That's going to be a more $1 billion. It's a full standard only release? Oh, okay. Dope. Okay, then what will happen is I will get a singular nice Spider-Man and put him on my set and then never play with him ever. Is what I just learned. Man, I just saved myself a whole lot of money and I didn't even know it. I had no idea. More DC comic stuff would be sick too. I agree. I actually think like here's actually I think the one of the coolest gets that we could get. I actually think a Marvel vs. Capcom set is not outside of the realm of possibility, like the actual game itself. I think a Marvel vs. Capcom set would be pretty cool. It brings back Capcom into it. It puts another fighting game franchise into it. There's a ton of Marvel vs. Capcom people that care about the game. Like specifically, I know Will Howard is a massive Marvel fan, right? And it gives me a chance to put freaking Spider-Man in the game. Like it's like there is a chance for Spider-Man to be in, which is what I care about. Yeah. So that's probably like quote unquote dream IP at the moment. Like feasible way to get it in. I do think that like I'm a big fan of DC. I would not be opposed to a DC inclusion in the game in the slightest. Like I'm so in. Are there no air rare cards? That's weird. Injustice. I don't know if I would want Injustice just because I like Superman so much, and I would be, I guess I'm down to play as Injustice Superman, but I would rather play as regular ass Superman. I think Superman's dope. I kind of got my dream IP in Guilty Gear. I just love more fighting games in general, and I think the fighting games are cool. I don't think the fighting games sell, like truly, like I just like don't think it is. I've been reading a lot of the more recent DC Edgelords reboot universe though, so it's really on my mind right now. You mean like I saw like the new Batman that like looks super different and whatever. Like I think that's neat. I'm not here trying to yuck somebody's yum. I would kill for TNG. I don't know what TNG is. I would like a full set of solo leveling. I haven't seen season 2, but homie, how do you make a full set out of that? I just don't know. I just don't know. Chunky Batman. Yeah. I have seen like I've seen online interviews about like Comics Explained fucking talking about Chunky Batman. Yeah. It looked neat. Star Trek: The Next Generation. I think actually like character, like promo characters would be dope for Next Generation. I don't know if I need a whole set of it. Like that would be neat, but I don't know. Power Rangers? I think Power Rangers actually would be a huge get as well. And I think like you could make the like 6 Rangers or whatever. Imagine Simpsons full set. This is expert level trolling, buddy. You're crushing it. Imagine like making the 6 Rangers, or X amount of colored Rangers, and then proceeding to like make alt arts of the different generations of them, but all the same ability, right? Like it doesn't have to be the Speed Force Red Ranger versus the whatever Red Ranger, but just like every Red Ranger is just Red Ranger, and they just like all do the same thing. I think that would be cool, and a cool way to like put out like promos and whatever. I think that would be neat. That would be super neato. I want them to do more anime stuff like Naruto or Bleach, Jujutsu Kaisen. I think it'll be tough just because of chat's already said it. The Bandai game that's doing it. But I don't think that game has. I don't think the Bandai game has Naruto, correct? Union Arena, thank you so much. Yeah, they just don't have Naruto, right? So like maybe that's the one that UBS Games gets to like pick up and do stuff with. They don't have Naruto. Yeah, it's like there is a world where it could happen, but it seems unlikely to say the least. Does not, but Namco does have all of the Naruto IP, considering they make all of the games. Does Namco put out card games? Question mark? Do I just know about it? They have to give me Asuma and Yamato with a Naruto set. Ah, no, I don't know who those people are. Bandai Namco, aka Bamco, they do One Piece and Arena. Ah, I see. Yeah, it just depends on the licensing, right? Like video games versus card games is a big deal. We can see. You know Asuma, he was in the first series. He's Shikamaru's teacher. Yep, I definitely know that guy. When you're right, you're right. No, don't sigh at me. Level 115. Virgil SR, where he sits on his chair. Are you still talking about? Oh, Devil May Cry. Got it. Maybe. I think that a Devil May Cry set would not do great. I think a Devil May Cry Challenger series would be dope. I bet that would do really well. Like Devil May Cry Castlevania would be kind of sick. What about JoJo? I don't know enough about JoJo to say if it was successful or not. But yeah, I think it's fair. I just want to use the Kodansha license more. I don't remember what's even in the Kodansha license, but I probably just agree with you. I said I slurred, so I don't know. What are we doing? I'm sorting my case slowly, methodically. What was the most successful selling set IP? My Hero Academia Set 1 was the most successful, and then Set 2 did very bad. But that, I think, is more due to shipping errors and whatnot, rather than, like, the set itself. Blue Lock is cool, but doesn't really fit with the whole fighting game thing. I think you could make it happen, Extreme Stewie. As much as I would like Blue Lock. Blue Lock's actually an anime that I enjoy watching. I just didn't put these fuckers away. Rough. All kicks? Yeah, all kicks. Yeah, I do think that, like, punches and weapons would, like, see like a downturn, but I think that's okay. Windbreaker. Gotcha. Kuta, just do something with a partnership besides a finished anime manga. Gotcha Kuta has an animation coming. Make a challenger deck to coincide with the release. Yeah, I think you could do that. Yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know what it is. Yeah. And so, like, I think that is an acceptable answer. You are 23, so you go here. I'm an anime hater. I want less anime IPs next year. I think the issue with that, for Checkcast, is that anime IPs sell. Like, they just sell cards. Like, I think you just, like, have to do it. And I don't think the fighting games sell. You also tell your entire playtest team about how much you jerk off. Your opinion is invalid here. Oh, you're making a joke from last night. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, Andrew? That was a callback from a joke last night. Okay, yeah. Which I agree with fully, obviously. Kind of weird. Or kind of awesome. However you want to spin it, you know? Since we have shift cards, I pray for Bloody Roar. Dude, I want more shift cards. I want so many cards to shift. I think shifting is like such a good way to like get value out of your cards. So good. Like even these ones that like aren't very good, like there is value in like having this because it just becomes a foundation. Like it's just like it's a six diff 6 over 6 that builds one. It's so good. Action should have Stitch. Every card type should have shift. I'm in. I'm so in. I think they should have given it a more generic name. Shift has a big AOT connotation. Yeah, but like if you just like pitch it as not an AOT thing, like mechanically, you're like, oh, you shift from one card type to another, it'll work. If you have a foundation that shifts back and forth, I think you don't sell it that well. But like, I am a big fan of it shifting as an idea. Bloody Roar's whole gimmick was to have a beast form you could swap into. Ah, neat. Okay, so if UVS needs money, they need to get the manga rights for Grand Blue Fantasy. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Obviously. 81. Gotcha games like Zenless could work. I mean, I think video games are an acceptable spot to put this, right? But I don't know if it's things like Mega Man that would bring things out, or like, or what. Like I truthfully just don't know. Like I actually have no idea. Capcom has to acknowledge that Mega Man and Darkstalkers exist first. I mean, that's fair. You ready? So like, a game that has had massive success is things like, and it's just recency bias for me personally. Like Monster Hunter just came out. Monster Hunter Wilds having a mini booster set like the Guilty Gear would be dope, right? Imagine the boss battle of you and 3 of your friends in the card game hunting a Rathalos. That'd be fucking dope. That would be so sick. How would you make it? I have no idea. But like, it would be very, very cool if you had characters that would. I do not want to be the hunter. It would still be cool. Tam has no clue what that is. What? A Gore Magala? I'm assuming it's a monster in Monster Hunter. I don't know the proper names, but I did with context clues. 127. Hey, it's just the top one. It's pretty good. 153. Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta go get some shit. Okay. Realize me and Reddy have 8 packs
from locals today that I have to unsleeve and stretch them. Show them my cool sleeves.
Yeah, I can do that. Ruby got these awesome Bob Ross sleeves. They're very cute. And Matt, which is even better. True. Are we on VTubers coming into the game? My issue is that I don't know how it fits the fighting game aesthetic. Like, why wouldn't VTubers try to go into Weiss Schwarz? It doesn't? Oh. There's a VTuber fighting game? Interesting. Uncle Tony, I'll ban you if you say Weiss is better than Universes. There's just no shot. They're already in Weiss. Well, that just makes sense for them. Whether it be successful or not, I think it just fits the better audience. Like so many characters have like signed cards, and they get the actual signage from the VTubers themselves. Like, it just makes more sense for them to be in Weiss. Tam, Weiss is better than Universes for VTubers. Oh, I totally agree then. Okay. Hey, handshakes. I agree. If you prefer swimsuit rarity, Weiss has several Hololive sets, I think. Wait, am I crazy? Is Hololive not a Is Hololive not an anime, or am I being a boomer here? Just confusing with something else. Hololive is a company that manages VTubers. Interesting. I'm being a boomer. I know nothing about the VTuber industry. I know nothing. That is not where I'm at. Wait, I'm a VTuber. I could be a team's first VTuber player. Buddy, you're the in, man. You're where it's at. If you like playing at your opponent instead of with, Weiss is pretty good. My biggest thing about Weiss is, like, I'm just like really good at climaxing, and I heard that's good in the game. Like, you just like want to climax as many times as possible. And I'm a very efficient climaxer. Climaxing, it's a mechanic in Weiss Schwarz. I'll love the Guilty Gear Strive set then. Oh, it'll be great. Chad, look at this cute fur that Reddy got me. Look at this guy. He's so cute. Look at him. He's so cute. He's a total cutie. Is VTubing the thing that Siren and Totally Not Named Dan do? Yes. Yeah. Justin would need to swap games. Would have won Worlds by now. Damn. Absolutely crushed. Yeah. Clearly means we need Skullgirls and UVS. Nothing bad could ever come from that. Yeah, I don't know. Speed Racer Challenger deck. Ah, I saw this. I think a Speed Racer Challenger deck could happen. I think that's fine. I don't think I would want a Speed Racer set. The question is like, man. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, I don't know exactly how I want to describe it, but I just think it's interesting. Like there's a way that you could make like a Speed Racer set really cool by having like race mechanics in your card game. Servini, thank you for the tier 1, buddy. 39 months is an insane amount of time, dude. Thank you. We're just here hanging out. I honestly find esoteric picks like Speed Racer or another non-fighter interesting picks. My issue is like you feel that way, but like what does the mass populace say? If you take and you like go in and you look at like what the trends for Speed Racer are, like how many people are actively thinking about Speed Racer? And the answer is I just think so little, right? Like I think so little people care about Speed Racer, and so I just don't know if they'll be in. Old ass people like me, and again, like there's certainly a pop for like nostalgia, but like I don't know how many people would buy, right? Like I don't know. I'm not sure. Street Fighter the day it comes out for Louisville, it comes out the day before, doesn't it? I believe so. I have to... No! I dropped a bunch of cards. We need some weird fan service anime, just my opinion. I'm just nervous about how well they would do. I just like don't think that they would do very well. And that's like my biggest issue with them. My actual take is we need more promo cards, and that's a great place for weird picks. Give me Speed Racer con promo. I mean, the issue with that is, the issue with that, I think, is Transformers would be dope. I'd be so into Transformers. The issue with more con promos is how does, competitively, or like in the zeitgeist of the game, how does anybody know that the Joker and Harley Quinn are in our game? Right? Like, does anybody join the game because they see the Joker and Harley Quinn and they go, ah, that's dope. Let me jump in. Because the answer is just no, right? Like, they just nobody cares. I actually want the Cowboy Bebop versus Trigun Dex Part 2, but it's Knives versus Vicious. You just won't get it. You just won't get it. What about mini sets? Sets with less cards in it? Maybe back to 2 SRs and 75 cards? I mean, maybe. I'm interested to know how many SRs are going to be in the whatever. Can't even think. Well, that is Blitz. It's crazy the Comic Con nerds weren't pushed in anyways, other than just give it out. I gave UFC was there. Did Cowboy Bebop not sell the Challenger decks? I have no idea. I don't know if they sold or not. I think the more esoteric picks you get as low investment con promos and stuff, the more you have for word of mouth selling this game. If I can tell my big DC fan, hey, there's a version of Joker and Harley in this game that might sell them. The Guilty Gear set is a mini set, 12-pack boxes. Yeah. Are they called Blitz boxes, Servini? I just haven't heard that term, or if I have heard that term, I don't remember it. Yep. Oh. Today I learned. Wow, everywhere I go, I see Blitz. That's what they said at Gamma? Gotcha. I think I'm going to go grab my box and start sorting. I'll be back. This it in packs as well. Okay. Anyways. And then now I get to sleeve all these character cards. My content creator packs I pulled in Obsidian, it was sick. Hell yeah, Dan, that's dope. Avatar The Last Airbender would be dope. I agree, but it's just not gonna happen because Magic got it. Tam, I need ideas for another fan challenger deck. Instead of doing a fan challenger deck, do a boss battle. Genuinely, I think people will have more fun. But that doesn't answer your question. So let me try and answer your question. Let me try and answer your question. I can try a boss battle. I can tell you that some of the most fun I've had playing the game was in the boss battle that I did today. It was super fun. True, I can go make a nice boss battle. Yes, yes you can. Yes you can. It's so sick. I finished Joker. I haven't started anyone else yet, unfortunately. What kind of IP do you think will happen next year? I've heard a lot of nays, not a lot of yays. The direction that I want to go is more mainstream video game stuff. I bet like imagine let's get crazy for a second. Like imagine like imagine, and this is like pie in the sky stuff. I don't know what type of thing that you would make, but like imagine a new Halo is coming out and we end up getting like a Halo Challenger deck or something. I think that would get like Halo would get people in the game. It just would, right? Like imagine like I'm a big fighting game person, so like it's impossible. Pie in the sky. Instead of going after like Mario itself, like go after Smash or something, right? Like spend $1 trillion. Like if this card game turned into the Super Smash Brothers game and it was like really fucking good, it would sell. It would just sell. I understand that that's a marketing headache, but like it just would. I mean, hell, getting any Nintendo property would be dope. Getting Sony has a ton of exclusives, like I think wow, I pulled their comments. What a dummy. Like I think that actually like shifting into a God of War. Yeah, God of War would be huge, right? Imagine if we get League of Legends. I mean, League of Legends would have been great for our card game, but like that's just not a thing that to happen. It's just not going to. So like Wave Dash should be an action card. No, there's no shot. It'd be from the newest game. There'd be 0 chance of Wave Dash happening. Sorry, bucko. Nintendo don't do outsiders like that. I mean, tell that to like Nintendo Monopoly, right? Like they didn't fucking make Nintendo Monopoly. Misplay, I'll make it happen. I can do that. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. Hear me out. Overwatch mini set. Yeah, I think Overwatch would be great. I think that would be super rad. Make an Overwatch set. I think that Overwatch would sell, right? Like there's a chance at least. What am I gonna do? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to move this and push you this way. And now I can take and do this. And I'm looking for alliance. Found it. Sakurai's handheld hates wave dashing. Yeah, that's probably it. One second, everybody. My cat just unplugged my computer.
No. Can't be here. You're fucking it all up.
Okay, I'm back. Do you think universes need a set like Foundations for Magic, core set of reprints that will be standard? The goal for 5 years to keep multiple archetypes of viable. Don't switch. No, I don't think so. I think that the designers have enough practice and in designing, and they understand like how to keep archetypes alive. And I think the other thing that like is they're just like down to let archetypes die. Like that's okay. The punch archetype just doesn't exist right now. And that's all right, and it can float in and come back and weave in and out, right? If they do a core set, they need their own internal IP for that IMO. I don't think so. I think that you can make a core set. I just don't think that the way that I want to do a core set and the way that UVS would want to do a core set is probably different. Because I don't think it's supposed to be a core set. I think it's supposed to be like, oh my goodness, treading water to keep keeping Punch Paul alive. Yeah, fair. We should kill the weapon archetype for no particular reason. Okay. I read Water and Punch and thought 6-stuff Water Bow would do. That character doesn't work, sadly. So I think that a core set like that would not be the worst thing in the world. But like the big question that you have is, are you okay with like playing with cards you've already played with? Like, is that better for the game than playing with new things? And the answer to that is, I'm actually not positive. Like, I don't know if it's more exciting to play with new stuff or not. Or are we okay with like things moving in and out? Probably a balance of both. I mean, that's probably the answer, right? Like I had, and this then jumps into the idea of like staples, right? Like what is a staple inside of universes? Like, what does it look like, right? Yo, Fuzzy, thank you for the 38, buddy. I appreciate you clicking the button a couple times and hitting a dope Reprime for the 38 months. That's such a long time, man. Thank you. Like, would you... Botons is a staple? You think Botons coaching is a staple? See, and that right there is why I think Botons is not a staple, because Brisbane says Botons can die. Are we okay with printing and reprinting things that, like what is the goal? What is the point of printing or reprinting a specific card? I think that there's a world where you take and you make your staples these infinity symbol cards, right? The infinity cancel cards could be a good staple. I agree. I think that there's a world where you take and you make the attuned commit minus speed foundations and the flip minus speed foundations, and if they've cycled, make those staple cards. We'll print those every set and probably feel great. But in order to do that, you have to change the name, because some of their names are not generic enough to make it happen, right? Every deck that does play it. Mitchell, can I ask a question? What is an example of that card that you're talking about? Mitchell, were you here for the conversation that me and Barrett had about Botons? I don't think that's true. I don't think every single deck plays Botons. I just don't think that's true. The zero diffs are well? Yeah, I think the zero diffs would be great. I think the zero diffs are totally chill as reprints. Were you here for the conversation that me and Barrett had about what the fuck was it called? Principles. Does reprinting cards go against the principle of every set in universes is full of flavor and is flavor first? Not every IP in the game is going to be so rigid on this card is so good, or this card should exist in the game because this mechanic exists, because I need this mechanic. Wouldn't we rather have something new that is more flavorful to the IP being produced? Sitting here playing devil's advocate. I think old cards bring a nostalgic flavor, but in order for them to be, I'll use the word playable, they do need to be generic. And how nostalgic could you be for reprinting a thing over and over again, right? I think reprinting or reskinning slight variations is an important tool for balancing. So then, if it is a reskin, if it is a slight variation, then it is not a, like, if it changes at all mechanically, it's not a reprint. It's a spiritual reprint, but it's not a reprint, which I think is important to note, right? It also saves the consumer from having to rebuy. Don't they want you to rebuy? Don't they want to? They don't, like. I hear what you're saying, right? Is if I have my OG Keiko's aids, I don't have to buy the new ones. I just already have them, right? I've got that luxury. But I'm not 100% positive that I'm not sure that reprints actually go into the spirit of of the game outside of like ones and twos, right? Like having a core set might just like be against the spirit and the principles of what Universe is about. That's a great question for Jeremy. Damn, I think if they reprinted Jero 1 and specialized sound waves, I would be overjoyed. Okay, I'm just gonna stop reading there. Does it also apply to others who love other characters like Toga 1? Yeah, but what if they reprinted Jero 1 as I'm trying to think, as Pepsi Man, right? Like somebody that nobody gives a shit about, like IP wise. And you look at it and you go, this is just Jero 1. Like, why not make something that is more Pepsi Man, like, adjacent, right? You mean like Edgeshot and Lord Raptor? I mean exactly like Edgeshot and Lord Raptor. I think stuff like Growing Unease and Moment of Normalcy should probably just be in every set at like the uncommon level. I think that's fair. So here's my pitch to having this core set is I think you do your core set as staples inside of the pre-release. I got flabbergasted when I watched a Pokemon pre-release happen, and they opened an entire starter deck, essentially, and then cracked packs to make their starter deck cool. And I went, how the fuck is that not in our game? They should make it a 10 or whatever for every set. You can get your Infinity Staples in whatever IP set comes out. The thing is, Jace, is if you do it as the starter decks, or you do it as the pre-release, you get more people to play in the pre-release, and the cards become, I'll use the word worthless because that's the word that I want to use. So that the only reason to get them is to change up the look of your deck, not the function of your deck. To be fair, Pokemon is unplayable sealed without those mini decks. I think Universes is as close to unplayable in sealed as you can get. Truthfully. Like, it is so close. Yu-Gi-Oh! No, that is unplayable sealed. Brisbane, I don't know about that. The last Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed that I played in was actually really enjoyable, albeit 64, 65 years ago. It just felt like more of a classic nostalgia. My big monster beats your big monster. But I don't know if how that looks at the moment. Yeah. That's why I like how Sean is doing his Street Fighter Challenger side deck. Buy a deck, get 2 Street Fighter packs to add to it. Yeah, it's super dope. I'm gonna find one more of this uncommon. I swear to you. And in my yapping, oh, I found it. Dope. But I think the biggest thing to our game is I think that I don't know. I would love to give this little Pokemon pack thing a whirl at pre-releases, but I also think that people should be doing boss battles for pre-releases and not playing 1v1s. I think it's very obvious that UVS Games tries to design characters for sealed and pre-releases and like limited play, and it is like don't do very good. Boss battle was my worst pre-release experience I've ever had. That's so interesting, Brisbane. That's really interesting. Can I ask why? I play this game to interact. Boss battles do not feel like interacting. I play this game to interact. Boss battles don't feel like interacting. It's interesting. It's interesting. Were you playing abilities on rivals' turns? Were you not playing enhances on during our attacks? Why do you think multiplayer PvP is not possible? They have it in Flesh and Blood. I think Flesh and Blood's PvP is bad. I think that Flesh and Blood does not have the sauce. It is bad. I think limiting who you're allowed to attack just ruins the social dynamic of the commander game. Right? And because they're like you block with cards in your hand like in our game, it's too easy to get ganged up on and just like wiped out of the game. Like obviously there's like a social dynamic based around it, but like if my rival is like attacks hit too hard and do too high of a percentage of health too early for that to work. Fair. I think you can pick one person and then you can't choose that person twice in a row. If that's the case, then I think if you can pick one person, you can't choose that person twice in a row. There is a 1v1v1 format that exists called Triple Threat that people, I've been told people enjoy playing. I've not played it myself, but on paper, it does not look very good. 3, 4, lovely. 1, 2. Let's go find myself. Dedicate your heart. Wish we had a format for more than 2, but man, that would be rough. I mean, I think it's I really do think it's just boss battles, and I think the boss battles just have to be like made well. Genuinely, I played the boss battle that I made today, and I was the person who walked out of there the least happy only because I saw things that I wanted to fix via boss battle. All of the other players loved it. They had an absolute blast. We all worked together. We all almost died. You were unhappy because I went for a crazy line. That's an exaggeration. I don't care that you went for the crazy line. Truly, I don't care. It was not a very team player thing to do. Which is like on a scale of 1 to 10 annoying, a 2. Like I does not bother me none. As Levi did 1 million damage. Yeah, you were great. You absolutely rolled him. It was very cool. It was very cool that you got to do your thing, which is like the goal, right? The cards are there, rivals players. Yeah, I've just errated a bunch of cards to make them work. I love boss battles. They're a blast, but I have two guys that show up at the moment, and one is indifferent to them, and the other one isn't a fan. I do think that it is all based on how you do your boss battles, which, like, I do think that there's... I'm not over here trying to sell you that, like, the shit that I made is, like, broken, right? Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's already 10. Oh, just didn't realize it was already 10. Another uncommon? Oh, I see. Damn. Wowzers. I enjoy boss battles, but my playgroup did some house rules with certain effects because it didn't have the boss battle specific deck. The thing is, Blamed, is there isn't a boss battle specific deck. Again, it's just like a missed opportunity for UBS games, truthfully. So I got caught up on a text. Played pre-release on Friday and Saturday. I felt Armin and Aaron were crazy, but I'm a new player with very little experience. I personally piloted Mikasa on Friday. She felt very good too, but IDK. So Aaron and Armin are going to feel great in pre-releases because Aaron gets to play with 20 cards, not inside of his normal deck. I better not be getting the hiccups. I'm going to go crazy. Gets to play with 20 cards not inside of his normal deck. And so his condition to mill and like go Super Saiyan is like very easy to do. And then Armin, once he gets flipped, says that every attack does +5 damage, which the quality of attack that you have access to inside of a sealed or draft is significantly lower than what you would normally have, right? I think if we're going to push common and uncommon to sealed playstyle effects, just makes them boss battle effects that are super cool. I mean, I don't disagree with you, but I think there is a world where like you still want to have commons and uncommons inside of your regular game. Like, I think it is a bad look for you to go into your event and actually have exclusively rares and up be the cards that you play. And so like just phasing out how commons and uncommons look just for the boss battle's sake might not be the best move. And again, I think it's impossible, right? Like I think it is a impossible task to try and design something like this. It's tough. It's hella tough. I just think that if they put more minds on it, they could totally do it. Man, it's crazy how Eluding Fire and Hasty Retreat look exactly the same. It's definitely a hard design point to balance. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I will say that the erratas that I did with the boss battle this time were pretty dope. Or were excuse me, we're not dope. I was reading something else. The erratas that I did were pretty hard. What's the Gabby ultra rare that's like unblocked attack, all the other moves get +1. All your marbles moves get +1 difficulty. That card straight up just doesn't work with the boss battle. It just doesn't work. Frantic Rescue, thank you. Yeah, that one just doesn't work with the boss battle. And I had to do something that is not even remotely close to what that card does for the errata. Yeah, so for the errata for that card, I said it was response flip after you take damage from an unblocked attack. All of your party members, their blocks ignore progressive. So you took one on the chin so that their blocks all worked. And I had one person pull it and play it, and like that card's very cool in the boss battle. But that is absolutely not how that card is supposed to be played IRL. Minus X speed errata. There's just already so much minus speed in that set. It's actually crazy. If I find the card, I'll show it to you. The card. There's a card that says. This deck gets minus X speed. X equals the number of cards in all players' card pool. It was giving minus like 22 speed. Like it was silly. Yeah, that card was very silly inside of the sealed event. Inside the boss battle. I asked this in chat earlier. What does Jaegerist actually apply the minimum to? What? Infinity backup go. This deck gets -1 speed for every -2 every 2 copies of Jaegerist in your stage, minimum 1. It's a great question. I would imagine that it is referencing the speed that it gives itself. But I totally get what you're saying. Yeah, I've read it as if you commit 1 Jaegerist and you have 1 Jaegerist, it is -1 speed. If you have 2 Jaegerists, it's -1 speed. Buddy at locals got hit with -8. What? -8 from Frantic Rescue. Ah, I see. I see. So silly how many cards I'm going through not to find an ultra or an uncommon. Do these instances not exist? There are no stable works? Stable works. Stable work. Found it. Outside of sealed events, whom do I see being good in unsealed then? What a great question. Do you mean specifically from the new set, or are you talking everybody? AOT 3. I think Peak is very good. I think Peak is rock solid. That character is very, very strong. I think that Annie is very good, and I think Zeke is very good. I think those are my top 3 at the moment. They have a best card in AOT 3. It's unyielding something. I can look real fast. Unyielding Destruction, I think, is the best card in the set. Falling Titans is crazy. I think more things stop Falling Titans than Unyielding. Falling Titans is going to make people put in real defense cards? Correct. Yeah, and I think there are answers to Falling. I think there are just less answers to Unyielding. And that's my take on it. One, two, three, four. What's your view on how to play Armin? I pulled a Chrome. Honestly, I've not played as the character outside of the seal that I did today, and my entire job on the team was to play support and give other people's moves +5 damage on the last turn of the game. And I played good. I was just a good support player. And so to answer your question, I'm not 100% positive how to play that character yet. I think there is a lot of unflipping. I think there's a lot of outwit that can exist inside of this deck. A lot of cool things happening inside of that character. I just haven't done a real hard look at it, Trippy. Soon though. I'm gonna be deck building tomorrow is my plan, but I've said that for the past 2 days. So who knows what nonsense is gonna keep me from doing it. My only gripe with Outwit is it wasn't on most symbols. I guess that's fair. I just felt like it hurts to outwit when you gotta blow up those foundations. You outwit before you flip. Is the answer there, I think. Okay. Order got hosed on Outwit on set 2. Order got hosed on Outwit on set 2. Like the only set that has Outwit? What? I'm confused. You saying that it's like Outwit just in general wasn't good enough in set 2 for the Order symbol? I like the idea of playing the Cerritos face down, flipping it earlier. I think that's a very cool line. And that's the thing about Armin is like that is a cute thing to do with Armin, but is it good? And the answer is I have no idea. I just don't know if the cute thing is the good thing, right? I thought Death got some outwit cards this set. It did. It did. I think it's unfortunate that the best outwit in Apocalypse can't be played in new Armin, but it can be played in old Armin, which is dope. Yeah, set 2 Armin is cooking. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. The 3 diff outwit is insane in my initial list. The Yelena card, that card is crazy, actually. That card is nuts. So, hell yeah. Yelena's? Yeah, Yelena's is very good. The new 9 diff SR seems crazy for him. Yes, I mean it's his card, right? That's who it's for. Man, I'm hungry. I'm hungry, and I didn't eat too terribly long ago. I'm bad at the game and terrible at defending my stage, so I like Outwit, except for the commit cost, and I gotta complain. Yeah, I think if Outwit didn't have a commit cost, it would limit the design on what they could do with it. Because I bet like having a character like, I mean, just to bring you up, Mitchell, just having a character like Spike, would I think would be, some would say, too good at doing the Outwit thing. If you just like, I will flip this, say if it deals damage, I'll draw a card, I will then Outwit, and then flip it again on the next attack, right? Like, I kind of wish Desperation came back. I think it could come back. Imagine if the boss cards had a second side that was slightly different. Fuzzy, I mean, I want to make... Oh, you're saying that, like, you could, like, use a real character as the boss, right? That's kind of cool. I think my actual favorite thing that happened today for the boss battle is we had somebody play Aaron, and it was like, the way that Aaron works is Aaron says after an attack deals damage, your rival commits a foundation. And if your rival commits a foundation, they burn one. Or if the boss commits a foundation, they burn one, which is dope, right? So every time that the boss hit us, they would burn one. Just like Aaron was like fighting himself, and also the player playing Aaron was the person to get the last hit on it. So like Aaron like killed himself. It was sick. Honestly, Fuzzy, you should make it, dude. There is a boss battle template on the custom card maker. You should totally do it. Instead of like rolling for attacks, you build a deck like normal. They have extra stuff like scaling HP, the end of turn stuff, since it's 1vx. So I did that inside of my boss battle with Aaron. Is he spawned out backups that you could kill the backups. And I gotta say, there were groans at the table, like every time that one of those backups hit the table, and everybody felt like they had to kill them. It was so dope. It was exactly what I wanted. They were like, oh no, this motherfucker. I can't believe it. The Beast Titan again? The Colossus Titan again? Yo, that one was funny. There was somebody at the table who had 2 backups. And they fucking got nuked. I'm thinking of an old game that died when I think of boss battles. But it would be cool. Run it, man. Give it your best shot. There is a custom card template maker. There's no reason for you not to. Oof, I'm late. Get any cool pulls? I pulled a ton of secret rares. Very happy with the amount of secret rares that I got. Makes me feel like I don't have to buy any more boxes, truthfully. I think my plan is that I'm gonna try and buy maybe 2 boxes. But I've got content plans for those 2 boxes. So it's not really for the cards per se. Could give me something fun to do. Yeah, 100%. You should totally do it. I've done something atrocious. I forgot that I have these cards that I haven't sorted. I just have to do it after. Shit. Do you think boss battles are a good way to teach new players? Yes. I think that the pipeline that I would recommend is demo game into like starter deck or challenger deck game into boss battle into playing the into a tournament. I don't think that you should start playing standard at all when it comes to our game. Dead by Daylight style PvP, PvE, PvP. I know that I'm like brainstorming how to do some PvE stuff for like that is less combative and more zany, because I think making one for the lower decks, challenger decks, would be very fun. Like imagine like going off and doing like missions on the Cerritos. Have you guys ever played the DC deck building game? If you've ever played the DC deck building game, they have a mode in that game called Crisis Mode, where it is everybody versus the game, rather than your standard deck building game of can I build the most efficient deck in order to get the most victory points by defeating the boss that's on the thing. And like the game's like significantly harder, and it is a cooperative game, and is honestly my favorite way to play that game. It's very, very fun. Talk about Marvel Crisis? No, it is a DC deck building game. There might be a Marvel version, but I have not seen it. Well, one of the things that you do inside of the DC deck building game is like you've got scenarios that happen inside the DC comics that are like you must contribute XYZ types of cards to doing it. Got a new buddy to play by using 2 of the starter decks and telling him to ignore every piece of text on the cards outside of checks difficulty blocks. Every text vanilla and every foundation was essentially face down. Made it really easy for them to pick up the basics. As Mario, I think that's what you're supposed to do. Let me posit you this. You ready? Imagine our starter deck products. I think I might have said this. It was either during the podcast or after the podcast. Of like Roberg really wants to make boss battle as PvP events that are all scene oriented rather than person oriented. I think that's dope. I think that's super, super neat. So my initial plan, I'm getting sidetracked, was imagine in order to beat the boss of the um of the Star Trek PvE, right? The boss, it was you had to complete 4 missions. And so it was life on the Cerritos. Sure, the Borg attacking is one of them, but gathering supplies is absolutely one. And like the way that you gather supplies is to do XYZ thing, right? And like the activations like actively stop you from doing the thing, right? You could maybe say you play out the climax during the game. Hell yeah. Got to do weird stuff to make Q go away. Yeah. And like Q has his own activations and retaliations that he does. Like I think that shit's cool. Obviously, this is like the very spark of a concept of an idea, but it is not like I have to kill everybody and to do the thing, right? I'm not killing Eren Yeager to beat the boss. It is, I have to do my job. Flip X foundations to pick up the supplies. Yeah, if there are not X foundations in all stages, like as soon as there are, imagine having to have 5 face down, 20 face down stages, 20 face down foundations across the party's stage, and that's how you beat the boss. That's dope. That's so cool. And then there's obviously gonna be like some characters that are better at it than others. Like I think that shit's cool. But at the same time, like there's still gonna be, you know, the Klingons attack, and there's like there's a bird of prey and all this shit. And so like Beckett is just gonna be better at killing the people than Tendi is. Imagine a virus breaks out onto the ship, right? Like in episode 1 or whatever. And then the way that you beat that one is everybody has to be at full health. And there's like a static that like if you didn't take damage, you gain a health at the end of the turn. And so everybody is playing as much rock solid defense as they can. Right? Which is like not the thing that Beckett wants to do to play the game. But it is the thing that Tendi wants to do. Of like actively trying to heal everybody and make their checks better and like I think the hardest issue is going to be the diplomacy cards, because it actively breaks how the diplomacy works inside of the thing. And so it might even be the fact of like maybe if you are playing the whatever deck, that the diplomacy cards are random rather than a choice, and then whenever you like level up your character, you get to pick on the diplomacy rather than your rival picking. And it would still make his cards relevant. Check it out to wind down. Hey, have a good night, Mitchell. I appreciate it. I am thinking that I might be done here soon. This is taking significantly longer than I expected, and I've been live for 3 hours. And I'm a little hungry, and I feel like I want to go make food. Just saw the Eye of Ra for like 5 seconds. What the fuck does that mean? It was hilarious. It took me 5 hours to do my 3 boxes. I think you're doing great. See, my thing is I have a Google Sheet or a UVS Ultra link. I'll be able to. I do this and then do this. Middle screen, bottom right. Nope. Nope, that's incorrect. That is incorrect. It'll be this. Here, that is like everything that I'm missing. Which is pretty dope. And so I have to like fix all that. You know? I want it to be this. And then I need to put this back to where I had it. Here, there. Titans flight. 1, 2. There's only 2 of these. Let's find them more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish with Chaos, and then I might just be done for the night. Hey, we're so close. One more bird card. One more Titans flight for the fans. Come on, pile of commons and uncommons. You can do it. I believe in you. Anything else you guys want to talk about? I know we're winding down here. All abandoning ship and whatnot. Do you think the Ackerman's Ackerman attack UR will make Mikasa once more play? I think it could be one of the missing pieces for sure. I think that plus the backup. I think Mikasa has some real legs now. Genuinely, I think the character is good. And this set certainly did a lot for that. I am so nervous about Kiyomi in these I clear a million cards characters. Like, saying that Mikasa gets a draw bonus cards or ready bonus cards is like stupid. And the fact that under the air symbol she gets to just build that card in for free on a weapon, nutso, just nuts. Okay, but do you think the Ackerman's attack is the alternative for 8% for Pony on Earth? Yes, yeah, 100%. Yeah. The Ackerman, Ackerman team up is nuts. You ready? I'm not even playing 8% in my air Pony anymore because of Ackerman's. I'm just playing Ackerman. Hunter's Ally reset Kiyomi with another inner discard pile. Correct. Yes. The scary character to do it is just Pony, but yeah. Any and all characters that have access to that play pattern are going to absolutely abuse that. Oh, the reset is gross? Yes. Yep. Yeah, you just reset it. All right, chat, and that finishes Chaos. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. I do greatly appreciate it. Good 3-hour stream. I got asked to hit somebody with a raid, so I'm gonna go do it. I think it is. Go check. It is Rayloon. Let's go see what's up. Thank you all again for hanging out. I do greatly appreciate it. It was very, very fun. To all my peeps over on YouTube that are watching, you will not be catching the raid. The stream will be over for you unless you'd like to go over to twitch.tv/Rayloon. This is the end of our journey. I will see you all tomorrow for some sort of fun stream. Maybe I will be able to raid. Maybe my thing won't work properly. The raid won't happen. Raeloun. Rayloon. Tons of people jumping in and rocking it. Hell yeah. Let's start the raid. Easy enough. Alright, thank you all for hanging out. I do greatly, greatly appreciate it. We'll catch you all next time. We'll see everybody.